we are all about the full armor of God here. And seeing what happened during the Biden administration, where we actually had a severe infiltration of this country. I would say 20 miles from here, they had found an Iranian terrorist cell. And I don't think people realize the infiltration of this ideology into our country and around the world. I look at places like London right now, it's unrecognizable. What are your thoughts on just this globalist movement to take over the world?
Well, this is very important to see that you have the jihad of the sword, and that's going on with Hamas and Hamas backers, which include places like Sudan and Turkey and, of course, Iran. But there's also a different kind of jihad, and this is the jihad of infiltration. It's happening in Australia, Canada, Europe, the United States. I'm in Red America, Texas, and you find, a proliferation of mosques in Houston, in Dallas. The jihadis want to take over school boards. They want to run for office. They want really 100 Hilal Homars. So this is all going on. Now, here you have little Israel. It's 10 million people. And yet it is very effectively fighting radical Islam. This is a point I wanted to stress in the film, that Netanyahu, whatever you think of him, is really tough. And he can take this battle even to countries a lot bigger than his, oil-rich countries that have a lot of resources. Of course, Muslims are 2 billion people in the world. Jews are, what, 25 million? So this is truly David versus Goliath. I must say in this context, it's particularly disturbing that you've got now this sort of anti-Israel, anti-Jewish sentiment on the right, which somehow treats Israel as the villain. Suddenly, Israel has become Goliath. Suddenly, countries like Qatar have become David. This is so upside down. This is so twisted that I want to take just a straightforward stand against it, even though I know some of these people. I've spoken at Candace's at Blexit events, and I did a tour last year in Australia with Tucker Carlson. But you know what? We became friends on other issues. And so I don't think it carries over to this kind of stuff, particularly when you're poisoning the minds of a lot of young people. Young people, a lot of them are confused, they're frustrated, they're bitter. It is true that institutions have lied to them, from the CDC to the FBI, so they have this built-in distrust, and it's very easy to play on it